right, welcome back. I'm Andrea with Full Circle.
I'm Tokes with Tokes.
And it is roll.
It's roll time.
So, we had a fabulous week. How about you?
I had a really good week as well. A really productive week, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
It was a productive week.
Yeah. What did you guys do?
So, this week we started out our week with bucking.
Nice.
So, we have our snow bunny, our banana acai mints, and our gas breath coming available next week.
Yummy.
So we're super excited. It goes out for testing today.
Woo-hoo.
So yeah,
Wait,
super excited about that.
What is bucking for people that might not know?
That is where you take the plants from the cure room or in the cure room, however you decide to do that, and take the buds from the plant, separate the shake and trim from the bud.
Nice.
Take care of them like that so they're ready for you guys at the dispensaries.
Nice. Get your little nuggies off there.
Yes. Yes.
Heck yeah. And you said banana acai, gas breath, and snow bunny.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good lineup.
Yes.
That's a really good lineup.
We're excited.
Where can you get Full Circle right now?
Right now we can, we are in State Line in Colbert, Oklahoma. We are in Magnolia Apothecary in Meade. We are in Doobie's Flower Shop in Boswell. We are in West Co. Gas Company.
Heck yeah.
I never say that town.
Shakota.
Yes.
We love Shakota. Home of Carrie Underwood.
Yes. You can also find us at in Two Rivers in Gore.
Nice.
There's several others. I'm going to make up a list for you guys, and we'll definitely get that out there so you can find us. But we do have these signs.
Oh my God, they're the cutest thing ever, too. Let's do it.
So, for the dispensaries out there, if you guys have not got one yet, and you are supporting Full Circle and our flower, and you would like a sign for your yard, let me know, and I will get one to you for sure. And, we appreciate the dispensaries that already have them out in the yard. They look great. I've seen the pictures, and I'm going to post them soon, I promise. So,
heck yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if the patients took a picture of it, too. I'm just saying. And tag them on
That'd
Facebook.
be cool.
You found them. Like, come on. Hide and seek. Let's go. Find them. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I have been working on social media stuff and trying to get comfortable in this world. I have been working on getting caught up with things because I've been on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm going out tomorrow, going to meet some lovely people I'm very excited about.
Heck yeah.
So, looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
That's
Then starting out next week, hopefully going out Saturday too. But
heck yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully I got an appointment with that, with someone there. So, yeah.
Hopefully I'll get to roll with you.
Yes, that would be fun.
It would be a fun time.
Yes, it would.
I'm so proud of you. It's so exciting to see you go out. I know I said that last video, but it is. It's exciting to see you go out there and do your thing. So.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's for small people, like it's hard.
Yeah.
So you got to get out there. You got to market. You got to, sell your product. You got to sell your customer service. You got to make sure you're staying compliant and. Keeping up with all the plants and metric and tags and,
My head's spiraling while just thinking about it. I'm like,
it's
so
a
many
lot.
hats that you wear, that each of you wear, I guess.
Yes. Joe does a lot. He's the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He's working hard with the plants, making sure that they have all the light they need, making sure the rooms are staying at the right temperature. There's a lot that goes into growing. And so for all of you growers out there, keep doing your thing. If you're doing the right thing and you're growing good stuff, keep doing the right thing and get it out there. It's hard. I know the struggle, but if you got good stuff, just let it sell itself and sell your customer service. Keeping up with everything in a whole. So
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, because we've got all the way from babies to we have 2 flower rooms. So I know for a lot of you big grows, that's not a lot. But for 2 people,
that's a lot.
In a smaller grow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. So we definitely focus on, craft and good genetics and making sure that we're getting good quality product out there.
Yeah, and
so.
It is.
Yes.
It
And
is.
Joe works very hard for that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he does.
He's there a lot of days, all day by himself in there. And I know a lot of you are out there doing that. So shout out to all of you guys. But knowing personally what Joe does, there's a lot that goes into growing. And when I can, I get in there and help, try to give him his days off, you know, him trying to give me my days off. But we're making it happen. So
yeah, it is a lot of work. I got to experience it. It was a lot of fun work too. So, but it is a lot. And the growers that are out there they are the guys behind the scenes. Really, they are. Because you know, you get the product, you see the product, you're smoking, and you're talking about the product. But then the man in the room or the lady in the room, because there's a lot of female growers out there in the room, they just don't get the light that they necessarily deserve. So hats off to you guys. Literally hats off.
For sure.
Because it is a lot.
I had a hat.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a lot.
It is. It's a lot of stretching.
Yes.
My back was hurting. I was like, oh my goodness, this is why everybody does yoga. I get it. I understand now.
Yeah. I tried yoga. I couldn't get into it, but yeah, it's definitely a stretch.
Didn't keep up with it, but I definitely had to stretch, and my back all the time was like, oh my goodness, having to move under there. You say to dance, and I'm like, I'm trying, but I don't know, man. It was a lot, but it was fun. It was fun being around the plant, and so I can imagine that he has a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work, so
it is.
Hats off to him because he's doing good. You guys as a whole are doing good, especially just like you said, small team. There's only 2 of them really, so just 2 people trying to do all of this and cover the state of Oklahoma in the same time. It's a lot of driving, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of work. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, which is why we're doing this and why I get to help with this part of it, because it's important for me, you know, as a person to help you guys get your voice out there. It's expensive.
Let's just call it for what it is.
Yeah,
it's
expensive. It's expensive.
Especially when you're trying to run craft and only 7 strains. You know, we run into the patients want new, they want different. But what we strive for is having strains that are going to work no matter how many times you smoke it, no matter how many times you use your tinctures or whatever, the quality is always there and it lasts.
And it's been there for years for me personally. Honestly.
It's just, that's what sets it apart.
Yeah.
So, and I know there are a couple of good growers out there that are doing the same thing.
Yeah, for
and it's important for you guys to know that there's a lot of quality that goes into our products, because we want to make sure you guys have everything, the look, smell, or should I say nose, eyes, structure.
I can say that I've consistently smoked you guys' stuff, and I've found the same results with the strain each time for 2 years now, which is great for me, because I'm like, that's what I need is consistency. Yeah. Because that helps me determine what I need in the long run, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Sometimes I use it a little bit more for recreational. I can't help it, but it's, you know, I'm not drinking anymore, so at least I'm not drinking.
Right.
Which used to make me kind of a jerk. Weed does not make me a jerk.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
We this plant.
Yeah, plant.
I want to emphasize the fact that it is a plant.
It is a plant.
It is a God-given plant.
That part.
You know, and one thing that I think about a lot is, just from me personally, I want to work on not smoking it.
Yeah.
I want to use it more in my tinctures and even my shampoos. Cool. You know, the things where it will nourish my bodies. I don't know if it would do anything for the hair. I need to check into that.
I don't personally know. I know that I've seen like shampoos for it before. My cousin swore that he got high off of a shampoo, but I'm like, it's a topical. You don't really get high off of topicals, so I'm like, I don't know, man. But
hey,
I could see how it's good for it though, because it's good for your skin. So
I use natural shampoo. I make my own shampoo. I have for
do you really?
Years. Yes, I do.
I don't think I knew that, but maybe I did. I don't know. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, I was getting the blonde in my hair because I started graying early. I really did, but I'm just learning to love it and embrace it.
As you should. Period. Snaps. Yes, ma'am.
So my blonde's almost out, and I have I wanted to say though, if any of you guys have a THC CBD shampoo out there, or even conditioner, that would be amazing. Need to get my hair trimmed. But if you guys have a product out there like that, tag yourself in this video. I want to try your product. I want to try your natural product.
Yes.
So I'm all about that jam. So
I love that. That's cool. That's cool as hell.
Yes.
I'm more of an Old Spice guy, so I can't say I've done the natural hair, but the Old Spice smells good. But I want to see that process one day, like you making it. You'll have to make a video or something, because I need to see that. That'd be cool.
I might try to do that, yeah.
Please, yeah, it'd be a cool learning experience, which is what we're all here to do, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm here for it. And
yeah.
Hit your girl up. Get us some products, because now I'm interested in how it's going to help. So let's do it.
I have
Link
tried
it.
some really good pain cream.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it, nor the dispensary. This is awful of me. But it was in a pink bottle. Josh Norton, it's you guys' dispensary that you guys work with. I delivered to them before. They have a really good pain cream.
Okay. Noted.
It works.
Noted.
It works. Noted. So it helps relieve. I was having I guess I pulled a muscle or something in my back.
I could see that working in the grill. Sorry.
Well, honestly, the last couple of months, I haven't even been able to spend time with the plants. So I did get some time with the plants yesterday. They're beautiful.
Yes. You posted some pictures and they were looking good. That dino juice was looking delish.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That dino juice, though.
Oh, I love her. She smells good. She tastes good. She hits crazy.
She's huge, and her babies are just, nice on the smaller side. On the smaller side.
She gives jungle vibes too when you're in there. It's like a jungle. I love-hate relationship though, because when you're getting in there, that's a lot. But I love her. Yes. I'm like, girl, you got some long arms. You doing your thing.
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I have to get a step stool, but...
Oh, I've always had to get that step stool. I'm 5'5". No. She's taller than me.
I take a bucket. Just go. But it's easier to just kick.
Yeah.
But...
Scooter.
Yep. Kick 2 buckets and keep on going.
Yes.
So, yeah. But it is a lot of work. But we also have deep fried ice cream in there, and that one she grows beautiful.
She'll knock your socks off.
Yeah,
she's the knock your socks off one. Which is what I'm gonna end up rolling up with some delicious wraps. Look at how many they had at the Texana head shop, and they were only 99 cents.
They are so sweet in there.
Yeah, I love them.
Well, they're $1 out the door.
$1 out the door.
$1 out the door.
Gotcha.
But they have what, five
Yeah.
5 different flavors?
Yeah, got a California Dream, a blue raspberry cherry, an endless summer, a grape burst, and then a tropical breeze, which is what I'm going to end up using as the tropical breeze. I'm feeling some island vibes. We were listening to some good music before we started recording, and I was like, I'm going to keep that vibe going. So,
yes.
Tropical breeze. And it reminds me of The Grow, too, because you guys always played, like, groovier music. I play a lot of, like, rap country, a little EDM, but they play some groovy stuff. So,
oh, the plants like to groove.
They dance, you said.
And
dance
you
with
see
them.
their leaves moving in those fans, and I think they get very happy when you're in there and you're just vibing with them.
I can see that.
Yeah.
They are
Joe
living.
vibes with them.
Yeah, he does. He's got a whole vibe going on in there.
He does.
Yeah, every time I'd peek in there, he would be vibing.
Yep. So it's been good. Everything's good. So what's going on in your world?
I am working on my stream. I've got some new equipment, and I've been working on that. I've been struggling with the chords a little bit, but that's okay because I have good cannabis to get me through it. It's been a fun learning experience, and it's been fun. Fun, for sure. Yeah, a lot of gaming, though. And a lot of editing, which has been fun too. It's been nice to do the things that I love. I used to listen to podcasts all the time that said you'll love the life when you do the things that you love. And so I've been doing a lot of the things that I love, and I've been finding some happiness in life, and it's been good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
Everybody has their own niches.
Yeah.
I personally don't play video games, but what you and my son can do on video games, I'm like, okay, respect.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it though.
That's okay.
It is what it is.
That's okay.
It is what it is.
Well, and I'm learning from you, so
True.
There's things that that I'm like, I have no idea, Andrea. You got this.
Yeah, no offense though. I don't want to learn the video games.
I don't. It's okay. Sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing too, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just rolling with it.
Yeah.
But
so, back to you, small grows. Ourselves, there's a lot of things in this industry that are making it very, very hard for grows to make it, and dispensaries too. But if you are solely a grow and you are not vertically integrated, you have a dispensary, it's rough out there.
I could see that.
From pricing to, cost.
Yeah, cost of goods to...
Yes.
And then you're in
versus
there,
what, gas, miles, time
cost.
out there, yeah. And the cost of things to be a grow right now are expensive.
Yeah.
Tags are one thing. Now we have to tag when we take from my mother.
That's crazy.
Each one has to have a tag.
Right.
So when we take our clones, at a minimum, I spend $5.25.
$5? Mm-hmm. 25 cents.
So we've already paid for our genetics, right?
Yeah.
And they're not.
That's crazy.
It's an expense, and then we have to repay for those clones.
Goodness gracious!
Each month, because we harvest every 32 days.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
it adds up.
Yeah,
it adds up quick
when you factor in feed, water, and it's our time. Right. I've been up there late at night. Joe's had to come in really early. It's it's around the clock thing. Yeah. It's
it really is an around the clock thing.
Yeah. I mean, you have ACs that go down, you have humidifiers that go down, you have lights that go down, you have timers that malfunction, and it doesn't matter, snow, ice,
rain, shine,
thunderstorms. You got to get to those plants.
Like genuine farmers. It's like genuinely like you see like videos and stuff of like farmers waking up real early and staying up all night and stuff and really putting in a lot of work. That's really what it's like.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Which shows that it's just a plant though. At the end of the day too, like you're literally just working with a plant there. You're just farming.
And what blows my mind is we are small.
Yeah.
And how much work it takes to put into that, Sure. I can't imagine the bigger ones.
Yeah, that's got to be a lot.
That's a lot. So then you've got a credential.
Yep.
Then you've got to pay for their time.
Yep.
Because their time is valuable.
Right.
So, and then, every employer in every industry struggles with, you hire employees and they don't work out, or they decide the schedule doesn't work for them. And so in this industry, if you have assisted or had them get their credentials, somebody's out money if the industry doesn't work for them.
Dang, yeah. I know that you guys bought my credentials the last time, but then I did it wrong and it did not get approved. But you guys had bought those. I couldn't imagine doing it, like you said, on a large scale,
Yeah.
That's got to be a lot of money. And just to work with a plant. Like, we're all just working with a plant at the end of the day.
And then you have to pay for a background check.
Yeah, they're treating us like we're criminals.
I mean, I get it, but maybe once a year, or like once every 5 years.
Yeah.
Is that
Well, I mean,
3 to 5 years?
When you get hired for a regular job, don't you do a background check initially? But as long as you stay at that job, you never have to get one again.
Right.
So I wonder if they could switch it to where, like, if you got credentialed with a certain space, why do I have to renew my credentials every year? Like, I'm at the same spot. You know who I am. You know my background already. You know?
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
I could work at McDonald's and get a background check one time and work there for 30 years.
there's been, things pushed about marijuana that are just not true, and a lot of people don't understand it.
That's true.
So
A lot of
there's
stigmas.
Yeah.
A lot of stigmas
Yeah.
still.
But I have not taken a prescription or over-the-counter drug.
Heck
I
yeah.
think I've taken maybe a total of 4 Tylenol
Heck
in
yeah.
7 years.
I'm proud of you. I
Yeah.
recently went back to mental health medications, but that's because I guess I'm not terpene knowledge enough to know what's working for me or not. But, and I think I'm just trying everything too. I'm trying to test products to see if it's good.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to, make sure that the patient's getting good stuff and I'm giving them good feedback. But I've been back on my mental health meds. That's about all I've been taking, and it's been helping. But definitely liked cannabis for years, just cannabis. I would only use just cannabis, even for pain. I got my wisdom teeth taken out one time. They tried to give me the hydrocodone or whatever it is. I took one of those things, and I was asleep all day long. And I was like, this is worse than the 10 milligram edible that's going to take that pain away, and I'm still functioning. And so that's what I just chose. I took it was a drink, so that way I didn't smoke, I didn't eat. I just took it was an Arnold Palmer infused drink, and it was 10 milligrams, and it took away the pain. So
Yep.
for a while, that's all I would use, was just cannabis. That's where I was going with that.
Well, using prescription drugs for, life-saving
Right.
things and mental health, it's not a bad thing. What it became a bad thing for me is when you have an addiction problem.
Right.
Okay, so you take advantage.
Right.
And for me, because it was just so available and it helped the headspace, it helped me escape the disasters that I were creating,
Yeah, I get that.
And so before I knew it, I had a problem.
Yeah, I get that.
And it had to be called out to me by my best friend. I didn't even, recognize it on my own.
Yeah.
So it was an over dependence on prescription drugs.
Goodness.
So I don't go there.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And since then, and just realizing a lot of things that I've learned,
Right.
Over the past 7 years of not having those available, the more natural route I want to take. So
I love that for you.
my natural hippie's coming out.
Yes, yes. I love to
Yes.
see that. That's cool.
Yes. So
That's cool.
and it's not bad for us. Yes, I agree. It smells when we smoke it. It's awful, especially the after smell on our clothes and stuff like that.
That part.
And I firmly agree that, or I believe that, we probably shouldn't smoke it because we're not supposed to put anything in our lungs.
Right.
Right. But to put it in food.
Right.
And edibles and tinctures and creams and shampoos. There is nothing wrong with that. That is a natural plant.
Right.
It has just been deemed horrible.
Right.
And, I've watched over the years the ads and the pictures of the stoners that they put out there.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke. I'm running
Right.
a business.
Right.
I don't smoke a lot.
Right.
Okay? I don't let it take over my life. It's one thing that I have control over. I've gone weeks without smoking.
Heck yeah.
I've gone weeks without eating my gummies.
Nice.
But there's no addiction there. It's so weird that, so many people in my life believe, family and, people, that it's bad for us.
Yeah, I get that.
And it has been the best thing for me. And I recognize the smoking part is probably not good for the lungs, and I want to fix that. But for now, I like to smoke.
Right. I get that.
I do.
I like to smoke too.
When I'm ready to smoke, to get me through things that
Right.
stress me or
Right.
overamp me,
Anxiety.
you know?
Yeah. And you're doing the damn thing too
Yeah.
because of it. So
Yeah.
it's proven that it is helping. Like, evidence.
Yeah. Walking witness right here,
right,
you know?
Right.
So I think there's a lot of blue collar people that have relied on this and they can't speak out. There's a lot of people that work hard.
Yeah.
And they rely on cannabis rather than prescription drugs, and they don't. Whether it be because of family or stigmas or whatever, you know, they don't feel they can step out.
Yeah.
And or even the fear of being fined or arrested.
Right. Well, it's crazy. Some jobs, you if you get drug tested and you fail that drug test, and it's hardworking people that like to smoke, they can't.
Yeah.
Like, my brother, he's in the oil field, and he told me one day, he was like, if I could smoke tie, I would, but I can't. He's like, so I have to drink. And I'm like, that's not fair to them. Like, they're hardworking men and women out there. Like, they just they need some relief too, you know? It's just a natural plant. Why can't they get the same relief?
Yeah.
But it's because if they fail that drug test, they get everything taken away from them.
But nobody knows or is upset if somebody goes in and grabs a prescription.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That will give them the same or if not worse effects.
Right. But they want to regulate it the same as a prescription. They
right.
They want to treat it like so, but...
Right. I mean... it goes back to it's a plant.
Right.
It's a plant.
Use our plants.
I mean, but you know, you gotta look at what happened, you know, the dandelion. Yeah. Do you know about the dandelion?
No, but I know a little bit about agriculture, so educate me on this one.
The dandelion is one of the most beneficial plants for your body, and it's on the front of Roundup as a weed.
That's so true.
Just like weed. What?
That's so true. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's sad.
I mean, really, like, think outside the box.
Yeah.
Dandelion, look it up. Dandelion is one of the most beneficial plants for your body, and it is on the front of the Roundup bottle as something that we need to get rid of.
That's so crazy. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I know with agriculture too, they're really strict on like who can grow what. You have to buy the seed from certain people. If you get caught growing something that's not that genetics, then you can get in trouble and you can get fined for it. It's a lot like this, but then there's just such a stigma. Like, I can go buy tomatoes at the grocery store without a license, no big deal, but I have to get this specific license I go to a doctor for to tell me I can smoke a plant.
Yeah.
I mean, but you want to use the same regulations on food and stuff, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's not whatever, that's why we're here, but
it's a lot that's it's a lot that's been said about this plant that is just not true.
Yeah.
It's just not true.
100%.
There's a lot of really good, hard-working people out there.
Yeah.
That rely on this plant. And I'm emphasizing that again because it's truth, because I know a lot of you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you. And a lot of you have a lot more on your plate than I do. And my hat is so off to you.
That part hurts.
You know, and there are good OMA agents that are trying to keep up with this and trying to keep... There are good people around across the board in this industry.
110%.
So, and then we have a large majority of patients.
Yeah.
We do. Here in
like you
Oklahoma.
said, good people too, and there's such like a stigma on those people, and it's like these people are the people that are helping people. They're the people that are making differences in lives, and that's what I personally thought that this was getting the marijuana here in Oklahoma was going to do for us, because I'd seen it in other states of where they were using that money to fund programs that were helping the homeless. They were doing stuff for their communities, and instead you have companies that are doing those things, and they can't even you're not allowed to write that off like you would a normal business if you do donations and stuff like that in the industry. I think that's a fact. I've heard it, but but you're not allowed to write it off like you would a regular donation. And so you have these people that are changing lives not only with a medicinal product that is giving people relief, but you also have them out there feeding people. You have them putting blankets on people. You have them there was cleanups and stuff like that. This is a good community, and you've got nothing but people working against it to act like they're bad people. And it's like, they're not bad people, they're just hippie loving folks. Like, we just,
for all of you guys out there that are, you know, doing the dang thing and continuing to thrive and continuing to grow, and you've got, you know, your outlets on social media, go you.
for real.
Go you. And for the ones that, you know, someone may show this to you, or, you know, you're not big on social media, reach out. Reach out to some of these influencers that are.
Yeah.
Because they do want to help the small grows.
That's true.
They do want to help you connect with the dispensaries around you when you have good product and you're really trying. Time is everything.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be at two places at once. And in this industry, you have to be not only 100% compliant,
Right.
okay? You have all of your costs and expenses, but then you have a whole nother side, and that's sales and delivery.
Yeah.
So you're paying for delivery or you're delivering.
Yeah.
And that's an expense.
Yeah.
And now that I have gotten more into the social media world and I'm paying attention,
Yeah.
I'm seeing that there are small grows that are struggling with this very thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's becoming hard for the ones that are out branding
Right.
their stuff because pricing.
I could see that. I could see that 110%. Shit's just so expensive. Or stuff is so expensive.
Yeah, it is. And, well, on the cost, but on the receiving end,
Yeah.
the prices, no bueno.
Yeah.
It's a really bad ratio.
Yeah. I can see
And
that.
so I can see why the small grows are shutting down.
Yeah. Like the price that you're giving it to the dispensaries, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I was just making sure that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It is really low for what things are worth right now.
Yeah.
People are putting in a lot of effort and time and, you know, resources for whatever product that you're receiving, and there's a lot of low numbers out there right now, and it just, I don't see how people could stay open with, you know, selling for what they have to sell, because that's what they're forced to sell at when there's so many other people that are selling at that price.
Right. Right.
When if we could just all mutually agree just to, you know, raise it up a little bit.
Well, I mean,
come
the price
together.
definitely needs to go up, but one big part of that is taxes.
Okay.
Like, we really need to look at. So what I kind of see happening, Metric is taking advantage of us. The tag fees should not be there. There was a state, Missouri, they actually sued Metric and won. Ron Durbin has tried to sue them. I was looking into some of this, like, we are not supposed to have tag fees. Like, that is, so I can't speak for Oklahoma, but Missouri, I believe, was paying Metric $5 million.
Jeez Louise, $5 million in tags?
I want whoever is interested, go look that up and fact check me. I read it last night, but
crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's
That's crazy. I mean, I believe it, but whoa.
Yeah. So on top of that, so at minimum $5.25 a tag.
Yeah.
I mean, not a tag. I'm sorry. When I take clones. Okay.
$5.25
And
a
then
clone.
For each bag
Yeah.
that goes out my door, unless I can bundle it
Yeah.
all together, but with pre-packaging, how is that going to work?
That's not gonna.
Or is that going to give Metric an opportunity to increase that?
You think they're gonna tag per bag?
I would hope not. I would
They
hope
better not. I better.
But changing
no.
it to each, I don't know. I'm going to have to. I have not even. I will be completely honest. I have not even started
I haven't either.
to look into the pre-packaging and the regulations on that. I need to get on that. And if anybody wants to tag information for me,
Tag it below.
Simplified.
Please.
I would highly appreciate it.
Yes, please.
It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work, but the tag fees are not okay.
No.
And we need to do something about that.
Yeah.
Oklahoma needs to do something about that.
100%, because
We have to tag our clones. Like, that blows my mind.
that's crazy.
That's just
I'm just worried about that. It got me spiraling on that prepackaging. I'm like, oh my goodness, if they tried to tag each one,
yeah, that could get very expensive for
it could
grows.
get so
It's already going
It's
to be
not
expensive
fair.
because of the packaging.
Yeah, that's not fair.
If you guys have researched packaging, it's expensive.
Yeah.
And then you have to brand it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have all the required OMA stuff.
Right.
The stickers, the labels, the printer ink, everything.
Right.
Everything.
It's crazy.
It's expensive. And then you have to have the plant tags. And then you have to pay for waste.
We're making pennies instead of nickels.
Yeah. Like,
Literally.
It's, wow.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder.
Yeah.
You know, and then if you are not computer savvy, if you don't know about computers, metric, I can see where that can be very confusing.
I could see that too.
And I see where people can struggle in that, you know. So then you have the cost of hiring somebody
To come in and do that.
to come in and tangle your metric.
Golly.
I know people personally doing that.
Yeah.
It's insane. The cost is unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And then I'm really curious of where it's all going.
Yeah, that's where I'm curious. I'm like, are we going to like?
Because they're not supporting our industry.
Yeah, that's.
They're
crazy.
not supporting us.
That's crazy. No, they're not. They're trying to work against us.
Yeah, well, and try to
That's all
cause
they do.
division between us too.
Right.
And that's not okay. So, Canna family has got to stand up.
Yeah, 100%.
We got to start talking.
110%.
We're rolling again. We had to take yet another break, but we're back. So yes, there's a lot of division and there's a lot of expense, and we need to come together and start trying to figure out some of this stuff.
100%.
So
Come together.
as the people, we can do a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that song.
It is a good one. Sorry.
No, that is a good one. So, yeah.
No, I agree. 100% agree. I think the more that we advocate for these things too, the easier it will be to work together too. Because it's like we're all on the same page at the end of the day.
That's right.
We're all feeling the same feels. We're all going through the same things. And the more that we can talk about it, the more that we can relate to each other and know that we're in this ball game together, guys. Like, we are a team.
That's it.
Excuse me.
So, yeah. I think this is a good place to wrap.
Yeah, let's roll it up, wrap it up.
Yeah. So, again, patients out there or anyone with a medical card, go out there and find your local dispensary that has full circle growers and put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Yes. Y'all have a good night.